We want to divide and simplify. Looking at the first quotient, notice how we have the quotient of two radicals, but the index of the numerator and denominator are the same, and therefore we can use the property shown here below to rewrite this as the seventh root of a single fraction. The given expression is equal to the seventh root of x to the 17th y to the 12th divided by x to the 10th y to the 5th. This is helpful because now we can simplify this fraction before we determine the seventh root. Remember, when dividing and the bases are the same, we subtract the exponent. The exponent rule is a to the m divided by a to the n is equal to a raised to the power of m minus n. So simplifying the fraction under the radical, x to the 17th divided by x to the 10th is equal to x raised to the power of 17 minus 10. And y to the 12th divided by y to the 5th is equal to y raised to the power of 12 minus 5. This gives us the seventh root of x to the 7th and y to the 7th. And notice how, because the exponents under the radical match the index, this will simplify perfectly to one factor of x and one factor of y. The simplified expression is just xy. And because the index is odd, we don't have to worry about absolute values. Looking at our second example, again, we have the quotient of two radicals with the same index. Let's write this as a single radical of a fraction. The given quotient is equal to the fifth root of x to the 19th y to the 15th divided by x to the 8th y to the 5th. And now let's simplify the fraction under the radical. Remember, when dividing and the bases are the same, we subtract the exponents. This is equal to the fifth root of x to the 19th divided by x to the 8th is equal to x raised to the power of 19 minus 8, which gives us x to the 11th. And then we have y to the 15th divided by y to the 5th, which is y to the power of 15 minus 5, giving us y to the 10th. And now we need to simplify the fifth root of x to the 11th, y to the 10th, by identifying the factors raised to the fifth power. There are two x to the 5ths and x to the 11th. Let's write x to the 11th as x to the 5th times x to the 5th times one factor of x. And let's write y to the 10th as y to the 5th times y to the 5th. And now we'll circle the factors raised to the fifth power because the index is 5. X to the 5th will simplify to one factor of x here and here. Y to the 5th will simplify to one factor of y here and here. So simplifying, we would have two factors of x outside the radical, which gives us x squared, two factors of y outside the radical, which gives us y squared, and we still have the fifth root of one factor of x. This is the simplified expression. I hope you found this helpful.